Wow, that is one of the worst looking maps I've seen. Minus 13 res and 60% reduced recovery rate. What I could do with this is do a tower map, because tower maps are pretty quick. Alright, well I completed the map. Just need 2 more. Hey, 84. Nice. I believe that gets me +1 to critical hit chance. Let me see. Tempest Flurry. Can I see critical hit chance? Nice. 22.5 up to 24.5. So I have 100% increase to the moment. Yeah, I need more critical hit chance. That's okay. Was expecting that to be more, I will say. But that's simply because I don't have the stat yet. No. Few rares right here. You know.
Fury unleashed.
Oh, it was a Duke rare. That's what was happening. Alrighty, boss time. Hopefully I can get another tier 12 map from this, because I need one more. Didn't get one from the map. Oh, it's Balboa. Oh, yikes.
So this is the legendary traitor.
Okay. Might actually die here. It's possible. It's a pretty tough thing.
Sun's wrath.
I just gotta play this slow. Like I did in the campaign. I think I should be fine. Holy. No way! I just got chain stunned. Wow. Alright, well.
The mighty fall. Foul creature.
I'm gonna use my chance orb on this sapphire ring, I think. Alright, time for my first chance orb of PoE 2. I'm gonna go for a sapphire ring. Like, I don't know if snake pit is a thing, but if it is, that'd be cool. I just don't have any unique rings or amulets, so I kind of felt like I was just gonna do one of those. I mean, I have Call of Brotherhood on, but I only got that from the name of the suit. So, I feel like unique jewelry might be good. Poof. I'm gonna keep using my chance orbs just on pieces of gear and kind of seeing what I get. I don't want to look up a list of all the uniques in the game and see what the best possible thing I could get would be. I don't want to ruin that discovery aspect of it, so I'm gonna keep it blind, keep it natural, keep it fresh, keep it interesting. No need to spoil the game for myself.
Relentless assault. Meet the dream.
Is that Cloak of Flames?
Reveal your worth.
Oh my goodness. Fire Thorns damage, interesting. Dude. This was one of the items that I was thinking about trying to Chance Orb. I just didn't know what base would be on. It's on Silk Robe, huh? I figured I knew it would be full energy shield, but I haven't played. I don't know what bases there even are. Wow, I actually just got it. Okay, I'll probably be playing an Infernalist then. I don't know what skill, what build, anything like that, but that sounds sweet. Can't believe I just got that. Dude, Cloak of Flame. Is it dot damage in this game too, or is there only hits? Physical damage taken as fire. Yeah, I think it's the same as PoE. Cloak of Flame is so good in PoE now. Okay, I'm gonna throw my other Orb of Chance at an Emerald Ring. Poof. Orb of Annulment removes a random modifier from an item. Alright. Yeah, okay, that's not that crazy good. I'm surprised that's as rare as it is, actually. I feel like they could afford to make that quite a bit more common, actually. And the game would just be more fun overall to play. Because, like, the thing about this Orb of Annulment is that it's basically useless without already having another Exalted Orb. So it's like, it's an extremely weak currency orb in terms of like what it does. Because it does literally nothing unless you already have another Exalted Orb. I think that's a pretty weak currency. They could make that way more common. Is this about to be Lachlan? Okay, at least they give you a big courtyard. I haven't followed this guy in a long time. Give me a tier 12, please. Nice. Alrighty, tier 12's complete. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the short path so I can get increased magic pack size right away. So I'm 24 out of 30. So that means that there's 13, 14, 15. So that means that you either get a different reward for tier 16 maps, or maybe tier 16 maps are like special boss maps perhaps, and that's where you get the other Atlas points from. That could be it. It's either that or there's only 15 tiers. I haven't looked at any of these. I don't even know what any of these are. Interesting. Well, I only have one tier 13. I've been using a ton of my Exalted Orbs. I think I've used at least 10 in like the last few maps just to get more Waystone chance, and I'm still not even sustaining tier 12s. It's not very good right now. I don't know what was chunking in right there. Alright, well, I cleared the map, and I didn't get a single Waystone. So I ran out of not only tier 13s, but also tier 12s. Which means, if I was to continue playing the game, I'd be back down to tier 11 maps again. And I think instead, I'm gonna move on to the next character. Unfortunately, it seems like the late Waystone progression is not very well balanced at the moment. It seems excessively difficult by several degrees. I mean, I'm fully invested into anything I could do to get Whitestones. I have magic pack size, I have magic monsters, I have rare dupe, I have pack size. I have every single thing I could possibly do to make my Waystone sustain and progression better. And even still, I wasn't even able to sustain tier 12s. I'm using my precursor emblems now. I have been, since my very first one. You get a lot of them. I explored the world a lot, honestly. Like I've been around. But unfortunately, I'm just not able to sustain high tier Waystones. And I'm not sure if that's how they want it to be. Like maybe they want you to kind of be farming tier 11s and then getting anything above that is a special challenge. Fortunately, that is the reason why I'm gonna be moving on from this character before completing my quest that I wanted to complete with him. I loved this character though. I mean, I could not have asked for a better first character. This was the thematic I wanted. It had great damage and solid defenses. It was interesting and fun to play. I truly could not have asked for a better first character. I loved this character, and I will be playing him more in the future. It's just I don't want to grind tier 11 maps for hours upon hours. I'm like 10 levels over that zone, something like that. I just don't want to do that kind of a mindless grind on the same character forever. So instead, I'm going to make a new character. It's going to be built around the Cloak of Flame. And then also, maybe, probably, Rise of the Phoenix. I have both of these. I feel like that's a pretty cool setup. I know nothing about caster archetypes. My initial plan, I see a Cloak of Flame, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go an Infernalist. I'm pretty sure an Infernalist is a witch. Which is kind of weird to me. I don't even know what the ascendancy really does other than take physical as fire damage. I know that's one of the ascendancies. Other than that, I don't remember what it does. What it did. I don't know what skill I'll be playing. I don't know what kind of build it'll be. I know nothing other than I want to do some physical damage taken as fire stuff. Stack some fire res. There's a notable on the tree that I know as well as playing my Merc. I think it's like over here somewhere where it's like armor applies to fire damage. Yeah, 25% of armor applies to fire damage, so I could just become immortal to fire damage and then convert everything to fire. I mean, not literally everything, but convert a lot to fire. And I think that sounds like a pretty fun defensive setup, and then I just gotta find the build to fit it in. So this character we'll be putting on the back burner now. I think this will probably be the character that I tried taking on bosses with and probably even progressing with. So there's a decent chance that I end up catching up to that point before YouTube catches up to this point, so that you will never actually even see a break in this character's progression. But I am going to go play some other characters now. And if the videos stop, that is why. There will be other videos of other characters, and I will keep spouting my thoughts and opinions on things. I guess I could give some quick endgame thoughts. I like their endgame. I don't mind like killing all the rare monsters in the map. I think that's a fine objective, and I think the bosses are really fun. I love how rewarding and pretty challenging they are. I think Waystone sustain needs to be significant, like 4 or 5 times buff. That's my biggest complaint. And other than that, my only other complaint is the skill tree is just kind of whack right now, but this is gonna get revamped many times, I'm sure. So that's not really something that I'm that worried about. I'm also not that worried about the end game. I mean, this game is gonna be amazing. It's version 0.1, and it's already one of the best games I've ever played. So, like, undoubtedly, GGG is gonna come back after Christmas break, knock out some home run patches, and this is going to be amazing. But I do think it is time for me to take a break from the endgame progression and go try out some other classes. So I'm going to do that. Thank you for watching. If you've been watching all this, that's awesome. I had a ton of fun doing it, and if you liked watching it, that's great. Yeah, thank you. I'll see you in the next videos.